We are under the line. So striding forward now, Roberto Alomar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Roberto.
This one's flared out toward left. Snyder sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here comes the first pitch.
May.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. The relay. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The left fielder, number 24. Ken Griffey Jr.
Mays leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. So a man at third here with two gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer, George Brett. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Brett is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. And he's safe. Man at second here with two away and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Check swing. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Popped up. Arenado is there. And that's the third out. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco.
And he fouls this one off.
Lindor.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The tag, and he is out. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Griffey
Jr. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gwynn looks up, and that baby's gone. So the bases are clear. Be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Willie Mays. Hit sharply on the ground. Alomar fields it cleanly, and there are two away now. Into the box now, Duke Snyder looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Wainwright's ready. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Mays racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Hannes Wagner. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Adam Wainwright. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Wainwright.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
But a little... Ready now, Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Batting 6.
Stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Griffey waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fouled off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard... time putting this guy...
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Willie Mays. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Griffey waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Popped up. Flaherty is under it. 2 down. Settling in now, George Brett. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Late that time for a strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Lindor.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is now at the plate. Pudge Rodriguez. He singled his last time up.
For the Bruins.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. At the plate, Tony Gwynn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Swinging a soft liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So stepping in, Hannes Wagner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and 2, here it is. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, But if he's going to execute and get this...
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! So the batting order turns over now and set to go
Now
Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Alomar.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center
Here comes the first pitch.
Willie.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone as they add still another. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. And the inning is over. So striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding into the box, Willie Mays. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Wainwright into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down. Ready for another shot now. Frank Thomas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The first
hard ground ball to third. Arenado's got it. Oh, look at Arenado. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. This is pulled into right. Griffey Jr. is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And now Pudge will get his shot at it with 2 gone and the bases empty.
Rodriguez.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Popped straight up. Torres will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Pitch on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Alomar has it. And a good throw gets him one gone. So the base is empty here with one away and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. One out, nobody on. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Digging in, Anthony Rendon looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. He's set. Here it comes.
Second baseman.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Wainwright comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Rodriguez is off of first with 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch. Digging in.